$489. Everything's on sale here in Christmas in HHH Craig. Panasonic Blu-ray $99. 32-inch LCD TV $299. LG 42-inch HDTV $489. Everything's on sale here in Christmas in HHH Craig. Panasonic Blu-ray $99. 32-inch LCD TV $299. LG 42-inch HDTV $489. Everything's on sale here in Christmas in... When am I doing a video on Parkinson's? Day Kong? That's not funny. That's not something to joke about. Take a time out. Yo. I'm feeling better today. Not like perfect, but better. Yeah, Xavier Locomotive, 13 months. What the fuck, freak? Hi, Tyler. Hope you feel better. It's 13 months tier to Twitch Prime. How are we doing? We got Fanatical. One Fanatical with the new Twitch follow. And then we've also got, when we were offline, an anonymous gifter gifted 20 subs. This happened when we were offline, but 20 gifted tier 1 subs were gifted to the channel about 11 hours ago. We were offline. So how's everybody doing? I'm feeling okay. I'm not back to my perfect health or whatever, but you know, that's that. I was told it's going to take. My room looks slanted today. Oh. Good call, Cacophene. I saw the Backrooms movie today. It was very good. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I heard good things. Okay, so how's everybody doing? Amatossi. Good to see you again, too. 12 months Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for the 12th month of your Twitch Prime subscription to the Tyler McVicker Twitch page. We have a visitor. Backrooms was so good. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Hell. Okay. The director watches Tyler, by the way. The director watched Tyler. Yes, I don't think he's a frequent viewer of mine, Kane. But Kane, Kane did participate in the HLX waiting room stream, so that was kind of cool. But we hit like 13,000 viewers on the HLX waiting room stream, so that was a crazy time. And we're gonna relive it whenever Valve gets off their butt. So what are you gonna do? The reaction that I've seen, Kane might have seen the time travel show. Kane would probably like the time travel show. I gotta be at my full capacity to be able to do that show again, but we're gonna be doing it pretty soon. The second channel, what used to be called Valve News Extra, is being converted into the home of that show now that you have YouTube collabs and stuff. Got this in the mail. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. How about that? We got Animosity gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the channel. Thank you so much. You're reading now? This is a video game for the Switch 2. Here's what's inside the case. They really spoil physical owners now. Tyler, what happened to your hair? You look like the Terminator hairstyles. I've been very ill. That probably had something to do with it. My mom has been going through, she's renovating her house, and she's been going through a bunch of old shit in the house, and she found a bunch of old shit. Before there was Valve, before there was Coldplay, before there was Valve, before there was Coldplay, Tyler McVicker had a different obsession in elementary school, and they were called wacky packages. This was my obsession. This was the thing that I was an expert on. I was talking to everybody about when I was a kid. And my mom, when cleaning out a whole bunch of boxes and stuff in the basement, found 3 unopened packs of wacky packages. This is all new Series 2. The yellow pack is all new Series 2. This was released in 2005. I remember when these came out. I had a complete set. I probably still have them somewhere. All new Series 1 was from 2004. How much do these go for on eBay? Not very much. They're not that popular. And then this is all new series 9. I had already fallen off of it by now. I think this was 2011 or 2012. Yeah, this was 2012. And then this was 2011. Wacky Packages Erasers. I had already fallen off of these. But in case you don't know what Wacky Packages are, they are American products, but parodies of American products. So as you can see on the on here, we have Nutty Fowl, which isn't a thing anymore. That was a tea that Nestle used to do. Bazooka, but it's Bazooka, and it's bees. And then instead of Cool Whip, it's Ghoul Whip, and it's full of ghosts. 2011 is when I started the channel, so I had already fallen off of Wacky Packages, and I had started my love of Electra Barnett and Valve software and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be fun to open. I know you guys don't give a shit, but these have sat unopened in my mom's house for 21 years. So I guess I was 8 years old when this series came out. This was not my favorite series. My favorite series was the one after this one in 2006. It was an orange pack. It was all new Series 3, and it was my favorite one. That was the last year my grandfather was alive, and he used to buy them for me all the time. They used to be, back in the day, they used to be 99 cents a pack. That makes me feel very old. They used to be 99 cents a pack. And Garbage Pail Kids, these are the same people. I liked Garbage Pail Kids as well, but I liked Wacky Packages more. I had a whole collection of Garbage Pail Kids, but Wacky Packages was what I liked even more of. These actually started life in 1968, 1969. They were very popular in the 70s. They did like one little thing in the 80s, one little thing in like 1991, which I when I was a kid, I had a complete 1991 set. And then they came back again in 2004. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with this show Good Eats on the Food Network, Alton Brown. Shout out to Alton Brown, one of my favorite television shows growing up. Can't cook to save my life. I just really thought he was an entertaining guy. But every night on the Food Network at 7 p.m., they'd show an episode of Good Eats, and then at 7:30, they'd show an episode of a show called Unwrapped with Mark Summers. Mark Summers used to host Double Dare on Nickelodeon, but Double Dare was a bit more before my time. Although the reruns on Nickelodeon Gas I would watch all the time. That's where they'd like dive into a pool of goo to get a flag, and you watch it again as an adult and realize that it was somebody's like weird fetish or something, but whatever. Anyway, so there was an episode of Unwrapped where they talked about these things, Wacky Packages, and how they were coming back. Was that the same person who hosted Nickelodeon Guts? I don't think Mark Summers hosted Nickelodeon Guts. I don't remember. And they interviewed this guy named Greg Grant, I think, who was like the person who had the largest collection of it, and that started my obsession, and I had to find them. They weren't very easy to find back in 2004. My mom actually drove an hour and a half to a comic book store in Cleveland, Ohio, to find some of these. They were red foil packs, the Series 1 packs, in 2004, and then this one came out in 2005, the orange one came out in 2006, and then after that I kind of lost interest. But Series 1, 2, and 3 I was obsessed with. But I was also really into Garbage Pail Kids. I remember in 5th grade, I saved up all my money and I bought an all-new Series 1 booster box of Garbage Pail Kids, which cost like $35, and it was a sealed booster box of Series 1. And the fun thing about Series 1 is you had the full-size cards, and then you had in each pack was an individually wrapped piece of green bubble gum that would also have little stickers wrapped around it there. And that was such a fun... It was the bright spots of the childhood in between the screaming trauma and abuse, but what can you do? Anywho, so I thought it'd be fun to open these. More for me. Do you have Mars Attacks cards? No, that's a little bit before my time. How many cards in those packs? Series 1, 2, 3, and 4, it was 6 cards per pack for 99 cents. And then later they did 8 cards per pack for $2. Yeah, my childhood was a nightmare. We're gonna move on. Okay, so I haven't opened a pack of Wacky Packs in 15 years, 14 years. It's been a very, very long time. This is a sealed pack from 2005. So 21 years ago, I was 9 years old. I don't know why I chose to save some, but there was I definitely at some point in my childhood was like, got one of these booster boxes that were like, they were kind of like a little cereal box, and they had 10 packs in each, plus like an exclusive card or whatever. And I remember I probably just set aside a few of them to be like, these will be worth something someday. And as of right now on eBay, if I go to eBay and I type in, I don't know why I did not do cocaine before the stream, but my nose is very itchy. Wacky Packages 2005. A brand new pack of these is $4.74. Although, maybe not. No. Yeah, okay. So a brand new hobby box with 24 packs is $30. Okay, so these did not hold their value. These didn't hold their value very much. But there's two versions of Series 2. This is just yellow pack. The yellow pack, this is so nerdy, no one gives a shit. In the red pack, Series 1 from 2004, they had special cards, temporary tattoos, and clear cling stickers. The clear cling stickers were these clear plastic sheets that you could put on windows and stuff, right? Those sucked. The printing on them fell off immediately. They did not stick to anything. And so in the middle of Series 2, this one, they reprinted the whole set and did new packs where instead of getting clear cling stickers, you got magnets. And so there are two versions of Series 2. Two versions of the packs of Series 2. Ones with the clear cling stickers in them and ones with the magnets in them. These are the original run from early 2005. So maybe I was thinking like, well, maybe the magnet cards are cheaper. And it does look like they're a little bit cheaper, but I could buy 24 sealed packs for $30. So, okay. Do I collect old Pokemon cards? No, I do not. My brother does. Okay, without further ado, we're gonna open one of these. We might open all of them, I don't know. How much do the 1960s versions go for now? Well, if you're talking about the original run from 1968, thousands, if not millions. There's one card in particular, the Rats card. I remember that very well from 1960, the die-cut cards from 1967. Individual die-cut cards go for a couple $100 from 1967. Because originally they weren't stickers. You would just pop them out of cardboard, lick them, and stick them on something. Okay, so what did we get? Okay, we got Tired. Oh my god. I remember... Holy shit. Whoa. Wow. That's crazy. That's fucking insane. Okay. Tired. Full Mint Blisterine Pocket Pox. And on the back, here's a parody of a website. Instead of Marvel, this is Macroll. Showing their new superhero named Spineless Man. As a teenager, Peter Putrid was bitten by a normal everyday mosquito. He had never experienced such intense pain in his life. From that day forward, he has cringed at fear at practically everything. Join him and his adventures as the pathetic Spineless Man, as he tries to avoid contact with anything at any cost. Spineless Man. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't escape you. Okay, I'm not kidding. There's a Donald Trump joke. I'm not kidding. This seems a bit... This seems... So, it's not The Sims. It's The Dims. And it's the Celebrity Moron Simulator. And I think that's Donald Trump. It's Donald Trump with a handing out a pink slip, and there's animals that have made a nest in his fake hair. I think that's Pamela Anderson inflating her fake breasts. I think that's Jessica Simpson. I don't know who that other guy is supposed to be. She's holding Chicken of the Sea, and it's just a dead chicken in her hand. This is really hard for you to see. Top right corner. That's obviously Michael Jackson. That's okay. I think that's Paris Hilton. That's Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Oof, that's mean-spirited. That's Ashton Kutcher and that woman he dated for years, and he's vomiting on her, and he's wearing a hat that says punked. And then there's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Chicken of the Sea would be Jessica Simpson. Yeah. But who would Jessica Simpson be with who's the man with her? Who's the... Oh, you can't see it. It's from Duh Games instead of EA Games. And instead of Maxis, it's made by Moron. The Dims. It's from 2005, everybody. And then on the back is SpittoonNetwork.com. It's a fake website of Cartoon Network, and it's rated un-PC. No, it's rated N for nitwit. On the back, it's SpittoonNetwork.com, and it's a bunch of spit jokes. They have Saliva Gorilla, Dragon Drool Z, Ek, and Eki, Spit Lab 2021. If any, that's old. Totally Spits and Mucha Loogie. New show, Spitbot XSM. He's a tiny spitting robot. What else? Drool Masters, Yo-Yo Huck Patooey, and Cowboy Spit Mop. Oof. Okay. I was 9. These don't hold up as well. AI, this is not AI. This is from 2005. People painted these fucking things. Minnow Maid premium fish juice. No bones, mercury free. Instead of Minute Maid, it's Minnow Maid. And then on the back, I don't even think Lint will remember, but Dracular? Does anybody remember Singular? The American phone provider Singular? This is a parody of the long-defunct cell phone provider Singular, called Dracular, the blood cellular phone system for vampires on the go. Spread some horrible fear with our best camera phone deals. And we have Monsterola and Samstun flip phones being advertised. Oh boy. Introducing hex messaging. This all-new feature allows you to send intimidating messages to your victims via email while you are biting their necks. New alarm feature. Schedule it to ring before sunrise, and you'll have plenty of time to return to your coffin before daylight. Yeah, so does anybody remember Singular? Okay, so I think I got a tattoo. Or I got a clear cling. And, yeah, it's just been sitting in there. So here's the clear cling sticker. These are really hard to find, actually. This is Wormy Packages. I wonder what they're making fun of. Wormy Packages, just dug up. So this, what you would peel this off, it'd be a clear piece of plastic, and you'd put it on a window. Once you peeled this off, the ink on this plastic will fall off. Although it's been 20-some years, so I don't know. And then here we have the old Doritos logo. The old Doritos, Snorritos. Nachos flavor. Chips so boring they'll put you to sleep. Sleep all day. Net weight 40 winks. Snoritos. Snoritos. So, blast from the past from this shit. So that's Wacky Packages All New Series 2. I do want to open this. These are Wacky Pack erasers. I guess they were like 3D things. I've literally have had this for 15 years. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. Dr. Pooper. The Party Pooper soda. The little can of Dr. Pooper. When did Doritos change their logo? 2007? I remember when they changed it. So I was a fat kid. Stumblebee Clumsy Witless Tuna. Bumbling Stumblebee Tuna. Stumblebee Tuna. These are neat, actually, these little erasers. Best Long Dog Sneak Attack, Kyle Pina, $1.99. And then here we have Burpsy Cola. Looks like Pepsi Cola, but it's Burpsy Cola. 48 belches to the ounce. It's a gas. Burpsy Cola. Pretty cool. And then there's some stickers that are all weird. We got the Stumblebee. Oh, okay, so they give you the sticker version of the eraser that you just got. That's cool. I like those. Those are cute. And then here's all of them that you can collect. Lazy potato chips. Foot gushers. I remember I had a t-shirt with foot gushers. I used to wear t-shirts. They used to sell t-shirts of Wacky Packages, and I got in a lot of trouble because there was this one t-shirt that might actually be terms of service. I don't know. But I used to have this t-shirt with the Chopperation joke on it. Yeah, that's definitely terms of service. Okay, as an adult, why did you let me wear that? It's really gory. It's a cartoon. It's the old Operation box, which I can show you. It's this, right? It's Operation. But instead of them trying to fix the guy, they're hacking off all of his body parts. There's like stitches and sutures everywhere. And there's like, they're pulling out his guts and they're like pulling off his arms and legs and stuff. I used to have a t-shirt with that on it. And I used to wear it to like 4th grade. I used to wear that shirt to, and I, as an adult, I wonder, how did I end up so fucked up in the head? Oh my God, that's the t-shirt. Yeah, there's the t-shirt. Rare vintage original Wacky Packs t-shirt. Yeah. Okay, I'll just show the t-shirt. This, an 8-year-old who was going through some shit wore this to school. Are you fucking kidding me? I wore this shirt to school. An 8-year-old with no friends who was really having a rough time from adults and children alike. I wore this fucking t-shirt. There's probably pictures of me wearing this t-shirt. How did I get away with that? That would have been 2004 because that's from All New Series 1. Actually, that one might have been drawn like in the 90s. I don't know. Oof. Maybe no one ever got a good look. I posted a clearer pic. Yeah, that's fine. I wonder... I'm almost positive I can find an old picture of me wearing the shirt. I'm going to quickly see if I can find it. I am almost positive that I can find a picture of me wearing this t-shirt. I found it immediately. Because in the same way that, like, when I was in high school, I would only wear Beatles t-shirts. Yep, there I am. Yep. Here we go. Oh, hold on. This was me I told you. I'm 9. I'm 9 or 10 here. I wasn't kidding. I wore this shit. I wore that all the time. What's with the red laser eye? Ooh, you must be young. You must be young. You must be pretty young. Asking questions like, why are my eyes red in this photo? Hey, anybody with UNC status want to explain why I've got red eyes? Yeah, I used to practice the, my oldest phone. It was old digital cameras with the flash. The old film, it was the flash. The flash itself would do it. But no, I used to practice saxophone every day. And then I became a professional in my late teens, and then I haven't played since. Oh boy. Yeah, I was 9. I was 9. And ugh. Oh, poor little kid. I wish I could go and save you, kid. Anybody else feel that sometimes, or you see a picture of yourself when you're young and you're just like... Okay. So, any videos that you play in the set? There's many. I can't go and find out. I can't go and find them. Okay, so today, yes, a couple days ago we played, what the fuck is this? Rat Shaker? Rat Shaker. I'm sorry to hear everybody had a rough childhood. That's my belief. Okay, so a couple days ago we did a live stream. I played a couple rounds of TF2 and I sucked dick in a bad way. You know, I know sometimes it's a good thing to suck dick, but the way that I was playing was embarrassing. So I just want to practice Team Fortress 2 a little bit because I am trying to get back to work, and I do want to the first thing I want to work on is the Team Fortress News Network video, the TFX, the codename TF video, and I always record new footage for each of the videos, and whatever the footage I record for this next video is going to be some of the worst gameplay people will have seen in a long time. So we have to practice a little bit. So that's what we're here for today. All right. Oh, come on. Oh, somebody else got him. Damn it. Very clicky keyboard. Sorry. Is it annoying? Is it too loud? Oh boy. Somebody's talking. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Hi.
Do, 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 do.
Hi.
It's a tiny,
Hi.
Zwei junge Menschen seit ich bin schön. Oh, I'm in the zone. Zwei
What are they saying?
junge Menschen. What?
What are they saying?
They're all just saying hi. Were you just saying hi?
Yeah, and you were not answering.
Sorry. Hey, can you get me some water, please? Please?
I put the new coat on.
Does it look any better?
It looks better, but not good. I mean, it looks a lot better, but not good.
Why is the game screen so freaking wide? Because I have an ultra wide monitor. Do you guys remember that? You guys remember the Tina York era of Team Fortress 2?
Here.
Do you prefer borderless or full screen? Because of when I stream, I have like 8 different active programs that need to be running at the same time for the stream to function. Thank you. Thank you. Borderless full screen is required. Okay, how many kills? Well, 9 kills and 1 death. Yeah, okay, so maybe I don't suck at TF2. I just had a bad day. Yo, hi, when is Half-Life 3? I think it's June 38th. June 38th will be the announcement. Fucking... Yeah, it's Chevy Truck Month of Chevy Truck Month 68th. I don't think Valve even knows when it's happening because everything kind of sucks for Valve right now. It's crazy how quickly tied the general consensus, the general idea of like how people view you changes so dramatically. What happened to Valve? They raised the price of the Steam Deck $300. People lost their minds. The whole industry is fuck. Keep it the am. Thank you so much. Keep it the am. Tyler back at TF2. Is Valve News Network OG back? I don't think so. I have a TF2 video to make. I think people get over it quickly. You see, unfortunately, if that was the only piece of bad news they had to deliver, you're correct. It is not the only piece of bad news that they have to deliver. Because it's one thing to announce a price hike on a piece of hardware that a lot of people already own. It's another thing altogether to announce the price being out of reach for most people for a thing that everybody wants, right? Everybody was very excited about the Steam Machine, but was like crying foul and making a lot of stink when anybody was like, maybe it'll be $600. Like, I don't know if anybody remembers that, but back in November when somebody was like, I think it'll be $600, people would lose their fucking minds, right? And it's not going to be $600, let me tell you. We will be lucky if the Steam Machine is under $1,000. Okay, well, we're spawn camping now. I shot the beam. The new deck sold out right away for $1,000. They did not have very much stock. No, that wasn't the result of high demand. That was the result of very, very, very low supply. It's going to be $1,400 for the Steam Machine? Holy shit. $1,400 is more than even I think it'll be, but you never know. I'm going to hate it if the frame is over $999. The Steam frame is almost certainly going to be over $1,000. Yeah. The Steam frame I think the Steam frame is going to be more than the Steam Machine. And I've kind of made the decision that I'm just not going to buy it. Like, I just don't want to spend that kind of money. Didn't they say that the frame was going to be cheaper than the frame? I don't think they ever said that the frame was going to be cheaper than the frame. I just ate a sandwich on whole wheat bread. Congrats. They did at GDC, was it GDC or CES? At one of the shows, I think it was GDC. They said at GDC that they were wanting the Steam frame to be cheaper than the Valve Index. I don't think that that's going to be the case. I think that was something they were hoping for. I don't think that that's going to be the case. What can Valve do for the RAM prices? People aren't really blaming the RAM prices. People are blaming Gabe Newell. People are clowning on Gabe Newell. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, my corporation or whatever. But, you know, whatever. Like, if you want your boogeyman, you can have your boogeyman. I don't give a shit. You're not your dad. I think it's more of I think the situation is more a showcase of Valve's inability or inaction to, like, actually plan for things. People kind of stupid. I think people are just I think people are going through a lot. I think people are very upset and scared and stressed, and they need villains. But, you know, the system that we live within wouldn't end if if a handful of people also ended. It's systematic. It's from the ground level. Major fundamental changes would be required to actually fix a lot of the problems that we're currently living through, and ending the life or whatever people, you know, say hyperbolically about specific individuals. It could be cathartic in the moment, but it's not going to fix anything. When's the next video? When it's done. Ah, okay. They choose Gaben as a villain? Yeah. Tim Sweeney's trying to position him as that. I'd say Tim Sweeney is more sussy than Gabe Newell, but that's my opinion. Gabe Newell has never given me creep vibes. You know what I mean? Gabe Newell's a very obviously autistic man, but he's not the kind of guy that I would ever feel like, you know, uncomfortable. Do you know what I mean? Tim Sweeney just kind of it sets an alarm off in my head. I've met Gabe Newell multiple times, and never once was I just like, ooh, you know, that might be a demon. And I'm not saying I've met Tim Sweeney and I think he's a demon or anything, but I'm saying Tim Sweeney does give me the creeps a little bit. And again, not to like defend Billionaire, you know, but you know, Gabe Newell is fine. Hi, Tyler. How are you doing today? I'm okay. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. What giant corporation will acquire Steam? That's not happening. For as long as Gabe Newell is breathing, that's not going to happen. Who owns Valve when Gabe dies? I don't know. Why would you sell a money printer? Why would you sell a money printer? Okay, now let's try Scout. See if I can play Scout. What team am I on? Is Gray Newell still working on his game? No. No, I don't think that got past the pitch stage. Last time I talked to him, he was racing F1 cars. Is the Cyberpunk mod still happening or not? It's not something that I've thought about in a while. Probably one day. Oh, jeez. Look at these teams. What kind of cat is it? It's a kitty cat. Gray is still racing. Well, there you go. Look at that excellent texture quality on the heavy sleeve. Thank you for the follow. My ping is wrong. It's up above 70. Hey guys, 6-7. Six seven is the worst meme of all. 6-7. Modern memes are kind of bad, but 6-7 is kind of the worst. Six, 7, am I right? Hey guys, we should get everybody in chat saying 6-7. Everybody in chat should say 6-7. It would be so funny. That's a spy. I'm playing okay as Scout. Not as good as I used to, but I'm playing okay. That's oh, okay, I thought you were a spy, I'm sorry. Man, 6-7. Man, that's so 6-7. I played okay. Will Girardi make a return in HLX? I think there will be a scene in HLX where Gordon pisses. Like they finally like acknowledge, where is Gordon? Where does Gordon pee? Have you heard anything about Project Orion? No. So if you okay with 6-7. 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 CDPR is making a new Witcher 3 expansion. That's sick. Hopefully I'm not dead by then. That'd suck. Oh, thank you so much. Different studio and team. Yeah, it's Fool's Theory or whatever. Have I ever played the multiplayer mod for Super Mario 64? I have not. Have you played the multiplayer mod for Super Mario 64? Should we open another pack of Wacky Packs? Which, in my opinion, is just a money grab and it'll probably be horrible, the new Witcher DLC stuff. Don't say that. What if I said HLX is a money grab and it'll probably be horrible? How would you feel? Could we open 6 packs of Wacky Packs, maybe 7? Right. Six, 7. Is that a huntsman sniper or is that a medic with a crossbow? Will Gordon 6-7? I think Gordon will 6-7. G-Man will be like, Dr. Freeman, we need you to take care of 6 or 7 things for my employers. Witcher 4 will flop? That'd suck. I hope not. I did okay. I played okay. What the fuck is this? Embargo? I've never seen this map before. My God. This map is lagging. This map looks like trash. There's too much happening. There's too many things. This map is way too noisy, like visually. When did this map come out? I've never played it. What the hell is that? Summer 24. Okay. Oof, the voice acting. Okay. Outside, it looks like Overwatch. Okay. This map lags. Oh, jeez. Tyler, is it possible that they will announce HLX at the Summer Games Fest? No. I don't like this map. I don't want to play that map. That was, what was that, a payload? Embargo. No thanks. Nobody likes that map? Bread space. This is also not a good map. It's definitely better than the last map I played. This is definitely not an ugly map. It's a very pretty map. Oh! Ow! Oh! Oh, I got killed. The Transformer model's never going to give them AGI. They're never going to accept that. Transformer model frameworks of LLMs will never actually create AGI. They'll never admit that. They will never accept that. But have you seen some of the AI CEOs walk back the idea that they're going to be able to replace jobs? Oh, the sack. Oh, hey. You feeling better today? I'm feeling better. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'm not there yet, but yeah, I'm feeling better. Want to watch me die? Yep. Benadryl Behemoth. That's a name. It's an interesting name. 6-7. Look, I'm doing 6-7. There's a resurgence of robot destruction maps in their workshop. Really? Man, I can't wait for the MVM update in 2030. Six, 7 with your scout impression. Hey! Yeah! Glace? Who gives a fuck about Glace? 6-7. Hey! Classic scout. Hey, Miss Pauline, check it out. 6-7. Hey! Do you think they announced the MVM update because they thought they'd be done with Half-Life? No, I think those are different groups of people. If fighting is the result in victory, then you must fight. 6-7 said that. And I think he knows a little more about fighting than you do, pal. Still sick. 6-7. I almost threw up. Making soldiers say 6-7 almost made me puke. Bye. This map is very open. You know what's funnier in 24? Six, 7 is funnier in 24. What are you looking forward to eating now that you're not sick? Meatloaf. That's a joke. Oh. Teleporter going up. Early SpongeBob was kind of boring. What? Check this out.
Don't trust horses.
BO5. Unlucky Charms. Soggy Bottom Wet Pants.
Don't trust horses.
I love to kiss bugs and
Soggy Bottom Wet Pants.
I love bugs to kiss them. Would be a
This
dream
looks like
bug
fetish art of
precisely
SpongeBob
like
pissing
a
himself.
bug.
Choking in the sea. This one's a pollution joke. Gillette Strike 3. Top secret experimental popcorn.
I tried to set my one but my ribcage got in the way. I need to
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
I'm starting to think that maybe
6 is afraid of 7. 'Cause 6 is afraid of 7. 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 6 is afraid of 7.
Doesn't work. It's not
Because
good.
7,
No,
8,
no.
9.
Don't like this
6
one.
is afraid of 7. Because 7, 8, 9.
Here we go.
It's Christmas time, the most terrifying time of the year. Gather around with your family to listen to the song of the human screams. Everybody give it up for the human screams. Here they come. Get a load of the human screams.
Well, anyway, now that you've heard the human screams, I would like to thank you for taking time out of your wonderful holiday season.
Would anybody be able to draw the layout of 2 Fort from memory? Yeah, me too. You can rebuild 2 Fort and Hammer from memory. I could draw Harvest from memory. I could draw 2 Fort from memory. I could draw Upward from memory. I could draw Double Cross from memory. I could draw Hydro from memory. I could draw... I could probably draw Anomalous Materials Lab from memory. I could definitely draw literally all of Portal 1 from memory. God, that would be an interesting stream. If I tried to draw all of Portal 1 from memory. Could I do all of Portal 1 from memory? Yeah, I probably could. $15 is way too little to draw a map from memory. Because that would take like 20 minutes and that would clog, that'd be my whole day. That would ruin the stream. Three Tap Live, 9 months, tier 1, 6 month streak. TFAR 2. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, no, no. Bow, no, 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 no. Bow, no, 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 no. Bow, no, no. How often do you play Portal 1? All the time. Oh, you mean really draw it? Yeah. Let's open another pack of Wacky Packs. Stiffer. Corpse Dusters. Hertzley Kissers. These suck. Bazooka. Honey flavored. Senior Mints. Bandaging for Mummies. That one's funny. Salmon Joy. Let's open another one. Bull Parts Reanimated Franks. Bulges. Trucks. Rhubarby. Nutter blubber. Nutty blubber. Stuckers. Jammed strawberries. Okay, so this is from 2011. They were doing awful apps. Flush book. Your free time's going down. Flush book. Awful apps. Flush book. Oscar Tire phony baloney. Last pack I have. There appears to be a Grand Theft Auto joke here. Pimples. Cheese hips. You can't get these anymore. Cheese hips. Cheese hips. Cheese hips. That's so fucking stupid. Cheese hips. Eat a lot of these and you'll have cheese hips. Hungry, hungry hippies. Hungry, hungry, hungry hippies. What the fuck? Okay. Real dull. Real dull. Speed stink. Speed stink. M&Empty. M&Empty. No chocolate. None. You get none. M&Empty. No chocolate. No hollow shells. No chocolate. Oh, it's a magnet. It's a magnet. Cracola, broken crayon box. A box of broken crayon pieces called Cracola. Sprout. It's a cure for baldness. Sprout. Sprout. The best one was like this cheese hips. Cheese hips wins it. Cheese hips is my favorite one. What are you even selling? Are you selling hips? Or are they just Cheez-Its and if you eat a lot of them you get fat and that's the cheese hips? And then Hungry Hungry Hippies is also pretty good. Hungry Hungry Hippies, the unemployed malnourished game. Okay, so these are Republican cards. Are they even shaped like hips? No, they're shaped like Cheez-Its. Those are just Cheez-Its. Those are just Cheez-Its. These cards have been sitting in their packs in a box at my mom's house for 21 years. For 20 years. Bandaging for mummies. And so these are stickers, by the way. Right? These are stickers. They're sticker cards. Six, 7. Those cards are 20 years old, so 6, 7. M and empty. M and empty. M and empty. Cheese hips. Guys, cheese hips. Cheese hips. Oh, cheese hips. 6'7". Six, seven. 6'7". Six, seven. Six, seven. 6'7". 6'7", man. 6'7". You think Steve Jobs ever heard about 6'7"? Do you think Steve Jobs ever heard about 6'7"? You guys ever hear about this 6'7" thing? It's Left 4 Dead, but instead of zombies, everyone be fucking. You guys know that song? You guys ever heard that song? You ever heard that song? The It's Left 4 Dead, but instead of zombies, everyone be fucking song. Have I ever played Flat Out? I don't know what Flat Out is. I'll look up Flat Out. Flat Out. It's a racing game where you smash into stuff from 2005. No, I've never played it. It's Left 4 Dead, but instead of zombies, everyone be fucking. It's Left 4 Dead without zombies and everybody's getting down hard. It's a fun racing game. What about this game? This game any good? Okay. Wow, you got 10? Let's do 6. No, wait, we'll do 7. Dear Mina, In the dimming light of the Tenebris Isles, I rate with great unease. 10 years have passed since your ingenious spark generators brought prosperity to our central city of Ossex. Now their light falters, warping the landscape. Baron Lionel, your esteemed patron, has requested your aid. Your expertise as the creator of these generators and your skill as a hollower will both be crucial, for the issue may be deeper than the mere technical faults. We trust your ability to unravel this mystery and restore the generators. 6-7. You know, I don't think Steve Jobs ever played this game. With hope, the Marshal of Essex. Ossex. Tenebo Isle. Yo, you ever play Game Boy Color? They're knocked out cold. They're knocked out cold. They're knocked out cold. What in blazes is happening? Grab a weapon and hold on your haunches. I might vomit. I'm still a little sick and doing guttural guttural voices is hard. If you want to try the other weapons, do it. Then get yourself topside. I heard soldiers are here to save us. Ooh, it's a nether kraken. Good Lord. We've lost control. Mina, wake up. You're still with us. What a relief. That's not what he sounds like, but if I do what he sounds like, I'll vomit. How long was I out? Long enough for this to go sideways. Blabbity-boo-boo-boo. I'm healed, love. Bones are worth 5. Guys, bones are worth 5. They ripped off the Diablo 4 expansion introduction. Did they really? Is that what? Because I haven't played Diablo 4. The only Diablo game is 2. Diablo 1's okay. Man, it's been a while since like a proper chiptune game got made. How the hell did I do that? Oh. Okay, cool. I go into ground. Oh. I'm rewatching Scrubs right now. Anybody else rewatching Scrubs right now? Anybody else rewatching Scrubs? We need more 6-7. You're so right. You've been going through Fairy Tale? Man, Fairy Tale's just like... Fairy Tale to me feels like a show that was made by a guy that wanted to make porn, but just didn't. What is this game? It's called Mina the Hollower. Because Electra watched all of Fairy Tale, and I was like in and out when she was watching it. And the whole time I was just like, what the hell? Most mangakas start by drawing porn? Most? That can't be right. Do you think there's a 6-7 joke in this game? It'd be cool if there was. All right, I'll play more of that later. Overwatch has 6-7 jokes? That's awesome. That makes me want to play Overwatch. If I just look up on YouTube 6-7, what'll come up? Original 6-7 kid video. If you see 6-7 in blood in an abandoned mall, run away fast. Parentheses, it's not safe. It's a lot of AI. Backrooms movies, guy's gonna make a 6-7 movie yet? Is Kane gonna make a 6-7 movie? That'd be cool. I'd watch a 6-7 movie. Six, seven. Six, seven. You guys ever 6-7? Six, and then 7. You know? Are you gonna watch the Backroom movie? Yeah, when it comes out on Blu-ray. I'll buy it. Badwater. Okay. All right. Jesus Christ, the chat immediately upon joining. Six, 7. Hey. Okay. That was a bad joke, though. Sorry you got sick. Glad you're on the mend. God bless. Thank you. Still sick a bit, but I thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Tyler. Hi. 6-7. That whole song, I was thinking 6 7 6 6 7 6 7 6 6 7 6 7 6 6 7. I'm dead. I bet Team Fortress game will be created by Meta. Thoughts? I think Team Fortress game was created by Valve. Thoughts? 6 7. Hi Tyler, how are you? Hi Crackhead Jones, 6 7. Audrey, you ever 6 7? Audrey, you know what you should make? What would definitely get in? 6 7. You should make a 6 7 cosmetic. Or like a 6 7 taunt. You should make a taunt where you do the killer classes go, yeah! Hey, hey! 6 7! Hey, hey! You should do that. It'd probably get in. Hey, scout! Hey, spy! 6 7. You imagine getting killed by a sniper across the map, and then they are taunting 6 7. Hey, Audrey, I dare you. Like, genuinely, I dare you, make a 6 7 taunt. Like, genuinely, I dare you, make a 6 7 taunt. You don't know how to animate? Okay, learn how to animate. Okay, and then make a 6 7 taunt. A 6 7 taunt doesn't exist already? You're gonna make so much fucking money. Can I get... Actually, if you do make it, can I be added for like a 5%? It won't get added? Dude, it'll get added is the thing. It would get added. It would get added. It absolutely would get added. I 100% think somebody at Valve would be like, that's so stupid. Because the shit they add nowadays anyways is almost like they don't give a shit, right? Like, some of the maps they add are not very good. You don't think they'd add a 6 7 taunt? Well, that's just because you don't believe. What if you added a copium taunt, where a hopium taunt, where one of the classes pulled out one of like a big 3D version of the cartoon hopium syringe, and they inject themselves and then do this? Add a hopium taunt. That's a Swept and Gary's mod? Yeah, so add it as a taunt for Team Fortress 2, a hopium taunt, where they inject themselves with the big syringe. And then they like eyes glow or something. Man, Boy Lover really do be dominating. Is that the Tyler McVicker? 6'7". Audrey, would you rather make the Hopium taunt or the 6'7" taunt? I legitimately would rather do the 6'7" taunt because it's funnier. Okay. Oh man, somebody got a Fent addiction? That sucks. All right, Audrey, your next challenge is to get the 6'7" taunt added into Team Fortress 2. And then get 18 different TF tubers to make a video about how the soul of the game is officially lost for the 18th time. If anybody does end up making, that's all watching this stream, does end up making a 6'7" taunt and putting it on the workshop, I want to be added for like 5 to 10% of the total money made, because that shit's gonna make so much fucking money. A 6'7" taunt genuinely would make a gajillion dollars. You're not wrong. And so that's why, even though I'm telling you, like, hey, you would make the most money, I'd like to make a bit of that money. I also think it'd be funny that if Tyler McVicker's first ever self-made is a 6'7" taunt, I mean, that's poetic. Just invest in the S&P 500, or we could get one of my friends to make a 6'7" taunt. So you really think they're going to add the middle finger? You should make the British version then. If they're going to add the middle finger, then make the British version and then make the Italian version. Localize that shit. My God, why is there blue team everywhere? I'm legit shocked you haven't gotten your own server that runs 24/7 Harvest or something. I would love to run a 24/7 Harvest server, but the joke is it's never actually running like stock Harvest. It's always some kind of dumb meme reskin or extended version or something. The reason I don't have my own 24/7 servers is because they would never be populated. They're never populated. Not unless I'm streaming or something. That's why we tried to do creators.tf back in the day, because we wanted to create an incentive program for people to come back to a specific group of community servers, you know. Because if you're not giving people a reason to go back, they're not going to. They're just going to use stock servers or whatever it is they were already using before. Man, 6-7. I like that Scout has like 16 taunts and Sniper's got 5. Yeah, 6-7 would be an all-class. 6-7 is an all-class taunt. If you animate the 6-7 taunt, I'll do the voice acting for the video. I'm not saying they'll be added into the game. I'm just saying that for the video, I'll do it. Also, like, maybe you could somehow, like, edit together a voice line that says 6-7. Do some Gary's Mod sentence mixing for 6-7. What would a 6-7 map be? I want to know what you think think of Borneo. Borneo is fine. Not my favorite map, but I don't dislike it. If the Picture Perfect gets added this summer, do you want me to buy and gift you a copy? Yeah, sure. What would disappoint you in the next Half-Life game? What's something you're not hoping for? Another cliffhanger would be hugely disappointing. Too much nostalgia baiting. I wouldn't want to see them spend the majority of the time in City 17, for instance. I want them to do something like wholly original. Man, 6-7. Six, 7, man. Wouldn't be shocked if we got the summer update late July, early August. Why do you think that? What am I hoping for the most? New Half-Life game. That it doesn't. I'm hoping for it to fucking happen. I'm hoping for it to just get over with. I'm done with the hype cycle. I'm done with the waiting. I want it done. I want it out. All right, I'm done. I'm bored. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate everybody. So Audrey, it looks like you have time to get 6-7 added into the summer update. Just putting that out there. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and grease. Bye.